Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to simplify algebraic fractions. So first I'm going to change division to multiplication and flip the second fraction upside down. So 3x plus 6 divided by x minus 4. So the first fraction will stay the same. We are going to change divide to multiply and flip the second fraction. So it will be x squared minus 4x divided by 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. To simplify algebraic fractions, first you have to factorize. So this is very important. You have to factorize first if you want to simplify. So let's simplify the first numerator. So 3x plus 6 will be 3 brackets x plus 2. The x minus 4 will stay the same. Multiply by x squared minus 4x. We can factorize it as x bracket x minus 4. But 2x squared plus 9x plus 10 is not easy to factorize. So I have to do it separately here. So let's write it again. So 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. Okay, so to factorize this, so we have to do the AC method, which is we do 2 times 10. So 2 times 10 is 20. And then we have to find two numbers that multiply to give you 20 and add to give you 9. So we can see easily that the two numbers are 5 and 4. So or 4 and 5. So 4 times 5 is 20 and 4 plus 5 is 9. So after that we will do open two brackets and then put 2x on each bracket. Then put the numbers 4 and 5 in each bracket as well. And then we have to simplify one of these brackets, and we can see we can simplify 2x plus 4. It can be divided by 2. So it will be x plus 2, and then the other one will stay the same, which is 2x plus 5. So that's the easiest method to factorize quadratic equations. So with the coefficient different from 1. So 2x squared plus 9x plus 10 will be 2x plus 5 brackets x plus 2. Okay, I think now we can start simplifying, and x plus 2 will be simplified by x plus 2. We can also cancel x minus 4 and x minus 4, and then what is left is 3x divided by 2x plus 5. Okay, so it's done and it's simplified fully now. Okay, so we can do another example and maybe a bit easier than this one. Okay, so let's say for instance we have to simplify 3x squared plus 11x minus 4 divided by x squared plus 3x minus 4. So we have to do the same here. We have also to factorize these quadratic equations, put them into two brackets. And the top one is more difficult than the bottom one. But as I told you, we had a very easy and a very short way how to do it. So first we do 3 times minus 4. So 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. Then you will have to say, let's find two numbers that when you multiply them, you got minus 12. And when you add them, you got 11. Okay, so the two numbers could be, so let's try, if we do 4 and 3, yeah, and then even if we do minus 4 times 3 is minus 12, but if we do minus 4 plus 3, it will never give you 11. Even if you do 4 times minus 3, you can never get 11. If we do 6 and 2, 6 times minus 2 or minus 6 times 2, you can get minus 12. But they can never give you 11. And it's very important to start by the multiplication first, because you only have some options and then you will find your solution. So let's try 12 and 1. But then the biggest number must be positive, because when you add them is plus 11. So the two numbers must be 12 times minus 1 is minus 12, and 12 plus minus 1 is 11. So your numbers are 12 and minus 1. Okay, now we open two brackets. You put 3x on each bracket. You write down your numbers that you just found, minus 1 and plus 12. But you simplify one of them, or any one that can be simplified. So 3x plus 12 need to be divided by 3. So 3x minus 1 bracket x plus 4. Okay, now I go back to the equation and then I change the numerator to 3x minus 1 bracket x plus 4. The denominator is easier than the numerator. So we just straight away open the two brackets. Why it's easier? Because it starts by 1. So this one we just say two numbers multiply to give me minus 4 and add to give me 3. Put 1x on each bracket. Two numbers to multiply to give you minus 4. And so it could be like 4 and if you do 2 and 2, then we can, if you do 2 times minus 2, it's minus 4. But 2 and minus 2 or 2 and 2, they will never give you 3. So you can choose 4 times minus 1. Maybe that will work. So 4 times 1 times minus 1 is minus 4. And 4 plus minus 1 is actually 3. So your two numbers are plus 4 and minus 1. So after factorizing the quadratic algebraic fraction, now you can simplify. And you can, as you can see, we can simplify x plus 4 and x plus 4. And the final answer will be equal to 3x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Okay, and then I think we can add even one more example. And it's even easier. So I start by the most difficult ones first. And the example could be like, let's say, x squared minus 49 divided by x squared minus 10x plus 21. I just add this example because I want to show you an example when we have a difference of two squares as well. So x squared minus 49, as you can see, is a difference of two squares, which is x squared minus y squared is x minus y brackets x plus y. So x squared minus 49, we can write it as x minus 7 brackets x plus 7. And the denominator, you can also open two brackets, put x on each bracket, and try to find two numbers that when you multiply them you got 21, and when you add them you got minus 10. And always start by the multiplication, because you only have a few options and then you will find your answers. But there's infinity of numbers that you can add to get minus 10. So 21 could be 21 times 1, minus 21 times minus 1, but they can never give you minus 10. And then let's try minus 7 and minus 3 is equal to 21, and minus 7 minus 3 is equal to minus 10. So your numbers are x minus 7, x minus 3. And now you can simplify and divide by x minus 3. Your final answer is x plus 7 and x minus 3. So I hope that this video help you to understand simplifying algebraic fractions, and then see you in the next video.